So hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In this video, I want to talk about the one thing that you need to know that's really going to help you transform, shift, and reinvent your life. Glow up as an empowered feminine, as I like to say on this channel. The one thing that you really need to understand that's really going to help catapult you into transforming. And so before we get into that, I would like to introduce myself. If you do not know who I am, my name is Amber Turner, and I am the author of You Choose Your Outfit, with outfit being the metaphor for your reality and experience. I'm also the author of the new journal, 365 transformational beliefs on how to glow up. And these are prompted beliefs on glowing up and how, when it comes to transforming our life, it really starts on the inside, and it starts with your belief system. And so with the journal, with the prompted beliefs, it's a way to really transform your belief system to shift you into the life that you see for yourself. And so I wanted to talk about this because I talk about this a lot with the belief systems, the journal, and I also do audio recordings and how to shift your belief system to something that serves you. And this is very paramount. I think that's how you say it. This is important. It's important. It's imperative. All of those words, that means that you need to know. You need to know this. Because I see this a lot, and people don't tend to do this, and it's so important that you do this. And what it is repetition. And so when it comes to transforming your belief, whatever modality you use to help transform your belief system, your internal belief system, into shifting you into a different experience, a different reality, for you to transform your life, it still requires repetition. And this is so important because I see this so much amongst people where they're like, I went to this seminar, or I did this, I read this book, and I did all of these things, and I'm not seeing a shift in my life. However, it requires repetition, discipline, and commitment. That is so key. It's so important. And I don't think people really think about what you're doing, especially if you're trying to, if you've been programmed or conditioned to think a certain way, and you've been thinking this way for years, or dare I say all of your life, okay? You have to understand that it does take commitment, repetition, and dedication, discipline, and all those things to really shift those beliefs. It's so important. And that's why I even created the journal, 365 beliefs to transform your life. Prompted beliefs for every day, not just once a month, not once a year, not twice a month, anything like that. Every single day. It's a commitment, and you're making this commitment to yourself. And so here's the thing, I liken this to, think of it in a certain way. Say in your life someone did you wrong, right? Whether you're in a relationship, let's be more specific. If you're in a marriage and someone betrayed you, whether they cheated on you, lied to you, or something like that, right? And for you, they want to gain your trust back, and so they want to show you that you can trust them. So if they do one thing that makes you think that shows that you can trust them, they do one thing, does that automatically shift you into trusting them wholeheartedly? Typically not. If you're like most people, that's not the case. They have to continually show up and be forthright and trustworthy, and for you to really truly trust them again. If that makes sense. So when you are changing your belief system, okay, if you've been in a state of mind, you've had adopted a belief system all of your life, you are essentially lying to yourself, if that makes sense. You're saying, okay, that didn't serve me. I choose to believe this for myself. And so you have to continually do this for your mind, for your internal belief system, for it to sink in every single day. You can't just do, like I do audio recordings. You can't just do one audio recording and think that it's done, that your belief system has shifted like that. You are essentially not lying to yourself, but in this example, lying to yourself where you're saying, no, this is not how we believe, this is not what we believe anymore. We are shifting our belief system into this new belief system that I am lovable and I am worthy and I'm deserving. So we are shifting. So that requires repetition, commitment, discipline every single day. Every single day. Now that scares some people, but that's what it takes until that shift happens, until it becomes a dominant thought, a dominant belief within you. It takes that kind of commitment. And so for some people that think that, you know, I can just go to a seminar and I'm just completely changed, that's unlikely, only because you've been conditioned and been thinking a certain way for X amount of time. You have to shift that. And whatever X amount of time you've been continually thinking that. So that has been the repetition in your life that you're trying to shift. And now you must do repetition and be disciplined in that same way. Just like we, you know, when it comes to sports, when it comes to any kind of thing that we are passionate about, whether it's dancing or something, you build that muscle memory where it's second nature for you. That's exactly what you're doing with these belief systems. And so repetition is key. Repetition is so important to really shift you. And that's why journaling every single day is important. Listening to audio tapes, there's scripting, there's so many different things that can help you every single day stay dedicated, stay disciplined, and committed to yourself. If that's something that you want, you know, if when it comes down to it, is your life. It's, you know, it's your life. I say, depending on what you believe, you only got one shot at this. Why not make it the best possible, you know? So commitment to yourself, choosing you, because that's essentially what you're doing, is choosing you and knowing that what you deserve and what you desire is for you. And it just takes for you to choose you. Just like when you are dedicated to a sport or dance or something along those lines, you choose that, right? You choose that. You choose to, hey, I want to become a great player at basketball. I'm choosing this for myself, and therefore I'm dedicated and I'm going to practice, which is repetition. So changing your belief system is the same thing. Dedication to yourself, choosing you every single day and being dedicated to you, to yourself. And so I wanted to share that because I think that sometimes people are like, well, I did this or I did that once and I did that twice. No, you have to show up every single day. It requires repetition and commitment to yourself, because that's essentially what you're doing, is commitment to yourself. Just like in the example I shared, if someone betrayed you, and then they need to regain your trust, or they're trying to regain your trust, if they do something that they told the truth once, do you just straight believe it? No, they will need to show up with be forthright more than that, they need to regain your trust. And that's kind of the same, or along the same lines, is that you need to show up for yourself again and again to shift and transform your life. Um, sometimes, especially with hypnosis, that can happen. I'm actually being trained in hypnotherapy, and you can eradicate belief systems and replace them with the belief that serves you. But even that still takes repetition. So I wanted to share that because I think that's so important. And a lot of times people just think that there's a magic pill that, I go to a seminar or I see a coach one time and I'm just automatic, like my life is supposed to be transformed. It really takes you to make that commitment to yourself and to show up for yourself and make the decision and choice every single day. I know for me, I know that it's a choice every single day for myself. And that's actually what I have written on my mirror, is that I choose this for myself every single day. It's a choice. Just like I feel, with love. People might say that it's just either there, it's always there. I don't so much believe that. I feel like you make a choice to love that person every single day. It really, you make that choice. If that's what you choose, if that's that person that you care about, you make the choice, because you have ups and downs. Life gets hard and challenging. Make the choice every single day. Marriage, relationship, and yourself is dedication. It takes commitment. It takes discipline. We want that instant gratification. If you believe that, if you think that that's going to be tough, that's going to be tough for you. I'm going to be honest. Instant gratification, because when we practice discipline and we practice being committed, when we practice these things, it really touches different aspects of our life. Even when it comes to marriage, if you're dedicated to that person, if you're dedicated to your marriage, discipline and not being tempted is important. And so life requires discipline and commitment and dedication. And so when you come from a place of wanting to transform your life, think about it that way. Be dedicated to yourself and commit to yourself every single day. Anyways, that's all I wanted to share. Repetition, so important. I see people who are like, my life is not transformed. I did it once and my life is not transformed. No, you got to repeat that, girlfriend, every single day until it becomes your dominant belief. And that's why different modalities, again, journaling, audio recordings, things like that, is going to really help you be dedicated to yourself. And it makes it easy. Honestly, it makes it easier to commit to it. When I meditate, just turn on an audio recording that I've created, or I journal in my journal. It makes it easy. Just saying. So, I just wanted to share that. I think it's so important to share. It is. This is something that people don't often want to hear, because we want the instant gratification. We want the magic pill. But if you are really committed to yourself and choosing you, because at the end of the day, if you feel you're worthy of the life of your dreams, you're choosing you. And so if you don't think that, then that's another avenue in which you need to go down and actually explore that. Like, why do you feel like you are not worthy of the life of your dreams, So anyways, that is all for this video. I just wanted to share that. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, I invite you to subscribe to my channel. I do videos on business, life, and everything in between. I talk about feminine energy as well, and that's what I do my coaching on as well, taking a feminine approach to life. That means being here. I love being here. It's amazing. And so, if you're interested in that, I'm going to leave the link below for that for more information. And you can also check me out on my website at AnnMarieTurner.com. Anyways, that is all, and I will check you guys in the next video. Peace.
Peace.